May 10th, 2017. Dear Dacob, sorry about the spelling. Your videos about Chanel are delightful. I have seen most of them on YouTube. I'm 76 years old and have loved Chanel since I was in my 20s, but could only afford pre-owned until about 20 years ago. When I was 6 to 10 years old, my father worked for the French government. Once, in a hotel lobby, Paris, I saw Coco Chanel accompanied by two gentlemen. I recognized one much later in books. It was Christiane Bérard. The other one could have been Iribel. She wore a satiny brocade outfit, white, with slacks and a swingy sash. She had an animated conversation with lots of hand gestures and an aura of a lady of power and importance. It must have been around 1947 or 48, and I never forgot, even though I didn't know who she was at the time. I later recognized her in a similar outfit from the late 1930s. She was born in my grandmother's birth year and died on my 30th birthday. I too grew up with an absentee mother and went to a convent school with other similarities. A kinship. Her contribution to our clothing culture, not fashion, is unique and immense. She really did create a Chanel lifestyle. Her clothes are truly timeless. Imagine, she was born 134 years ago, and we are still wild about her creations. I do get disappointed with today's reviews by the young girls who are very uninformed and bland, shallow. They can't pronounce Chanel and call it Schnell. They probably mean well and are enthused, but make me cringe. They call the camellia flower Camilla. They don't know the word for grommets and call them thingies, and don't know the straps with leather sections are called comfort straps. They struggle with the upside-down zipper compartment in the outer flap, not knowing it was once a feature for important papers, travel passes, permits, and maps in messenger bags. These bags were very supple, and the flaps easily folded backwards so that the pouch or pocket opened right side up when the bag was turned around. The inside pockets were always used for a mirror, lipstick and slim compacts, and a comb. Lipsticks 60 years ago were tiny. In the 1940s, the favorite brand was Rouge Baiser. My mother used the color cerise. The allegation of Chanel's claim of the zipper pouch being secret for love letters is cute, but has no foundation in truth. The pocket is obviously not secret, and there is no room for letters. The only close to secret pocket is behind the inside flap. I doubt the chains were inspired by the nuns. In the late 40s and 50s, there was a plague of purse snatchings. Thieves would cut the straps while people were crowded on street corners waiting for the lights to turn green. So Coco fixed the problem by giving her clients chain straps. So when all is said, Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel will remain the single most important figure in our clothing and accessories culture. Nobody today can tell you what Worth, Fath, Lanvin, or Dior stand for, to name just a few. Nothing comes to mind. But they have all copied her. She is truly and immortal. She is the star. I agree with you about the imbalance of prices and lack of quality. Chanel Company is not afraid of boycotts because the vintage quantities are very limited. I don't know which way to go because it doesn't look that they will price themselves out of the market anytime soon. I often wonder, what are they thinking? What is their objective and their motivation? They want to equal Hermès and maybe Dior. But how can they with the present lack of focus? They are at their peak of productivity and they are struggling with lesser quality? It boggles my mind. Earlier I mentioned her importance in our clothing culture, not fashion. Because fashion comes and goes, her creations have lasted for over a century to the present day. Remember always, when your message comes from your heart, you cannot fail. When you remain honest and stick to your values, you have integrity, and this truth will make you famous. No other motivation will work. Just like music was Beethoven's entire life, Coco's creations were her life. Her children, her family. She had nothing else. Chanel's influence in our culture was so profound that she transcended fashion. She became an icon and a living legend. In her lifetime, not just after her death. And you were correct in stating that she created the Chanel lifestyle. You might start a movement by devoting one of your videos to identifying what it means to live the Chanel lifestyle. What is it? How does one put it into practice? Is it a philosophy or just outward signs in clothes and accessories? Does it include a diet, being clean, sleeping in pure white bed sheets? It would be a great treat to listen to your ideas, and best yet, the Wertheimers don't own her lifestyle yet. So hurry. I love your deep thoughts on symbolisms and getting into Chanel's mind. She was and is a fascinating mix of contradictions. Just today, I watched a video by a young girl with a thick Liverpoolian accent describing her classic purse as a 2.5.5 or 2.2.5 whatever. It was the whatever that made me cringe, and made me cringe again. Why even bother when they can't even describe a purse? I had to turn her off. Maybe you can enlighten all the ladies and gentlemen out there how to pronounce Chanel and what the parts of a purse are called. Once again, I wish you all the best and success in life. I wish you fame and fortune and good times. You have what it takes. Choose wisely and always stay on the path of truth. It will lead you to your chosen place. You have a wonderful smile and personality, and they will take you far. But stay alert. Beware of evil. It is all around us. Don't let the fakers and users consume you. They will chew you up and spit you out without the least twinge of conscience. They will flatter you, and a split second later malign you to someone else. They will lie to you, steal from you, and lie some more. But don't lose your joy in life. There is a lot of good out there. Choose wisely.